Hi guys, my name is Marcos. Due to COVID-19, I've seen many videos from friends who tried cutting their own hair at home, but it didn't come out the way that they wanted it to. And since I've been growing my hair out for 3 months now, I figured this would be a good opportunity not only to cut my hair, but to also share some helpful tips for your next haircut at home.
Let's go over some tools you're gonna need for your next haircut at home. We're gonna need a set of clipper attachments from 1 to number 8. We're gonna need the half guard and the 1.5. These two are usually sold separately. Then we're gonna need a hair clipper, preferably one that has a lever on its side to adjust the blade, a hair trimmer for edging. We're gonna need a pair of scissors and a comb. The first thing I'm going to do is wet and separate the top portion of my hair from my sides. This is to keep my top length from getting in the way when I use my scissors. If you prefer to use clippers on top, you can skip this step. Next, I'm gonna use my highest guard, being a number 4, to remove bulk and create a separation. Your highest guide can vary depending on how short you like your hair. For medium length, you can use a 1.5 or a 2 as your shortest length, and a number 3 or a number 4 as your longest attachment. For a shorter length, you can use a half guard or a 1 as your shortest guide, and a number 2 or a number 3 as your longest. If you prefer a skin fade, you can use your clippers with no guard as your shortest length, and the 1.5 or 2 as your longest.
I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in.
My next step is to use my shortest length, being a 1.5, to start my fade from the bottom.
And I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. Darkness had tried to swallow me. Some days I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity. 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 I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, how close is.
It's common to miss a spot behind the ear. To retouch this area, I recommend pulling the skin upward and running the clippers in the opposite direction.
So fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down.
After I'm done with my shortest length, I'm going back with a number 2 to start blending. It is important to tilt your clipper in an outward motion as you go up to avoid creating unnecessary lines or cutting more than you should. Now I'm gonna use my number 3 to blend between the 2 and the 4.
Laid awake, just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die.
Now I'm going back to my number 2 guard, but this time with the lever fully open to blend any lines I may have missed between my number 2 and my number 3.
Darkness had tried to swallow me. Some things I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity. Gravity. Gravity.
Alright, now that I'm done with the clipper portion of the haircut, now I'm gonna take my trimmer to go around my edges and create some clean lines. If you don't have an edger of your own, you can just use your clipper. Just make sure you have no guard on it and that the lever is pushed all the way in, and it will give you a very similar effect.
I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
Alright, now that I'm done with the trimmer, I'm gonna go over some scissor work and some blending.
To start, I'm going to cut the middle section in a vertical line to use as my guideline.
I forgive the pain you gave to me so long.
Next, I'm going to cut in horizontal sections, starting from the back to the front.
Begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
To blend the hair on top with the sides and back, I'm going to comb sections of hair between my fingers and cut in a straight line.
Alright, so here's the finished haircut. I went for a faded undercut with more volume on the top, and I did this haircut by starting with my longest length first, that being a number 4, to create some separation and also get rid of bulk. Then I proceeded with a 1.5 being my shortest length to start the fade at the very bottom. Then I used my in-between lengths being a number 2 and a number 3 to blend it all together. Remember when you're using clippers to go up in an outward motion to avoid creating any unwanted lines. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or any feedback, please let me know in the comment section, and also let me know what you would like to see in a future video. All right, thank you for watching, guys, and stay safe.